And that should be live.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Tonight we are reviewing something awful.
Very terrible.
Indeed. So get ready for Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa.
Mm.
We're having Christmas in September, and we getting a big lump of coal.
And if you've never heard of it, it's totally understandable. This is not worth watching.
So we'll be getting started pretty shortly, as soon as people are getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bobo, how are you doing this evening?
People are in the stream. Nice.
Bobo says he's here to embrace the pain.
Mm.
I would not be surprised, Bobo, if we had not chosen to do this to ourselves. You would have been tempted to do it to us.
Probably.
Because we know how you like to embrace the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Blah. And just give it a couple more minutes and see if anybody else shows up.
Bobo says, given enough time, perhaps. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, technically it's a cult classic, but all in the wrong reasons.
Yeah. That is very, very true.
Mm.
Sharing the stream out to peoples.
Thank you. It's live on Facebook.
I'm on the self-promotion channel. Okay.
There you go.
So that's all ready to go. Bobo says he's been aware of this one for a while, but has not yet seen it.
Mm.
Well, I'm assuming you are aware of what you'd be in for. So I'm not going to tell you stuff you don't already know about, but let's just say our dislikes are going to go by pretty quick because there's a lot of them.
There are.
And a lot of easy targets.
It's very large bullseyes.
Mm-hmm. Rushmore last week. So I guess this week would be retro when we get to that part.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. We are low energy tonight, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we'll pick up once the show starts.
Probably.
Indeed.
Just one kind of those meh kind of things.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What are we looking at? Yeah, we're 3 minutes after. Yeah, let's get it started.
Okay.
The Cellcast is recorded in front of a live streaming audience.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so.
It's Bad Movie Month on the Cellcast.
Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show. Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind. I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time, it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time, it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time, party time.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Cellcast. Joining me tonight is a man who's, well, kind of poorly animated. Welcome, Jacob.
That's not surprising at all. Why thank you, Lemieux, our co-host, a man who just wanted to give a gift to a girl and she threw it in the trash. Welcome, Drew.
Story of my life.
Mm-hmm. Been there, done that.
Tonight, we are reviewing a pretty bad Christmas special that ran once in 2002 on a couple of television stations and never appeared again.
Yeah.
It was lost media till like 2015 or something like that.
Yeah, it was the WB, right?
It was like Warner WB and like a couple other channels,
affiliates
what I
like
saw.
that. Yeah,
but local channel stuff.
yeah,
The kind of thing you play when the central time zone is playing the news.
that
That sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we are reviewing Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa.
Yay.
Yee. And if you don't know what this is, well,
Be thankful you haven't watched it. Let's be honest.
I've seen better graphics on a Super Nintendo.
Yes,
Yeah. So,
agreed.
why don't we go ahead and jump into the spoiler-free section of this review?
Mm-hmm.
Certified fresh and spoiler free.
So this is the first time I've watched the whole thing.
Mm.
I'm the one who put this on the list.
Yes.
And I found out about it through Nostalgia Critic
Mm-hmm.
because he reviewed this. And I remember thinking, oh my word, this can't be what they went with. This can't be a thing that actually exists, can it?
Yeah, in fact, it was.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's a piece of garbage, for being honest.
Agreed.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Again,
Don't let your kids watch this for their own sanity.
no,
deserve
yeah,
better.
agreed. That definitely would not be helpful.
Yeah.
Because I think most youth of today would be like, what am I actually looking at? This makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this was my first time and only time watching this. It took me 2 days to watch this. I first watched it. I started watching it the other day, and I was so appalled by what I was watching, and I turned it off and decided to listen to commentaries over it. And boy, does that enlighten your view on something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought about, because I talked with Drew on I think it was Wednesday, and I was like, you know what, I just need to buckle in, finish watching it, and be like, yeah, it's not good at all.
No.
There's only minor things that are redeemable about this,
Yeah.
and the backstory to this is not even remotely
It's-
good.
It's amazing that stuff like this happens. And I get the feeling this is while the fact that this got to air is insane.
With no QT.
I wouldn't be surprised that if stuff like this gets stopped long before it gets there a lot of times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because most of them, like, you have like QT control,
mm-hmm.
Quality control with it, and people will look at it, they'll review it, they'll go and critique this and be like, you reanimate this, and
Yeah.
apparently
nobody bothered to look at this thing before it went to air.
No,
I don't know how that happens.
that's happens when there's an interesting backstory with this, isn't there? Yeah.
I still don't know how this happens. I would assume anyone would want to make sure that they're putting out semi-decent product, even if it's going to be cheap to go to screen. But
if all you're doing is looking for a profit in some kind of capacity, it's like
I guess
that's all. If all you're looking for is dollars, that's it.
So I guess on that note, why don't we go ahead and jump into the spoiler-filled section of this thing?
Yes.
The following is a spoiler-filled review for the film Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa. Listener discretion is advised. Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa was written and directed by Colin Slater, and the only other thing he was involved with was Wolf Tracer's Dinosaur Island, made by the same company and with the same animation style.
Mm-hmm. It's so.
We will not be reviewing that ever. Tell you that right now. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Huh, you were about to say something.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay.
I promise I wasn't gonna say anything.
All right. It was also written by Trisha Corey Stoops.
Did she do anything after that?
Not that I could tell. Getting into the cast, we've got Walter Emmanuel Jones as Ricky Rogers, and you might know him better as Zach Taylor, the Mighty Morphin Black Power Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mark Hamill as Eric, who was Joker on Batman the Animated Series, among many other things, including Luke Skywalker on Star Wars.
Yes.
Not the only bad thing we're reviewing this year with Mark Hamill in it.
Yeah.
Paige O'Hara played Nicole, and she was Belle in Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I keep wanting to just call her Beauty.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know why that is.
It happens.
I get it's called Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it's the title of the movie.
Yeah. Nancy Cartwright voiced Todd, the leader of the bullies, and of course, she was Bart Simpson on The Simpsons.
Eat my shorts.
Jodie Benson played Lene, and she was Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Oh my word!
Grey DeLisle played Jenna, and she was Azula in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Deborah Wilson played Ricky's great-grandmother, and she was Amanda Waller in multiple DC projects, animated projects.
Really?
So yeah, she's the one who put the Suicide Squad together.
Huh. Now I'm curious which DC.
A lot of them.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I saw her name on like a lot of the TV shows, a lot of the video games that featured the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Pretty much anything in the last 10 years that was not live action.
Gotcha. Okay.
Clint Howard played Tug, one of the other bullies, and he was Roo in The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, okay.
Although I know him primarily as Baylock in Star Trek: The Original Series. But here's a fun fact. You know that Clint Howard holds a record right now on Star Trek?
No.
He has the largest how is it worded? The largest gap between first and most recent appearance in Star Trek at 63 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Because in Strange New Worlds, he played a character named Buck Martinez. That's at 20,713 days for fun.
Nice.
Eddie Driscoll played Smithy. And in something called The Last Ship, he played Randall Croft.
Oh.
And lastly, we got J.R. Horsting, who played Zeke. And he played RoboCop in The Indian in the Cupboard.
Oh, wow. I totally forgot RoboCop was in that movie.
Yeah.
It's been forever since I've seen it.
Kingdom Hearts connections. How many do you think we have?
2.
At least.
1.
No. 2 is the beginning. How many? I will give you 2 are obvious.
Okay.
There are more.
Okay. Obviously. Okay. So, okay. Mark Hamill.
Yes. So, yeah, 3. It was 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like you said, we've got Mark Hamill, who played Eric in this, and he plays Master Ericus in Kingdom Hearts. Jodie Benson was Lene in this, and of course she plays Ariel in Kingdom Hearts, and Paige O'Hara plays Nicole in this and was Belle in Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
So, what do we got in info and stuff?
All right. So, info and stuff. IMDb has a 1.3 out of 10. Not surprising.
Surprised it's that high.
Yeah. That is only from audience. There's no critical reviews or anything of this film. Rotten Tomatoes, there is none. And I just put a puke emoji because that's just what this, or a tomato and a puke emoji because that's kind of what it deserves. Let's see. Available to watch on YouTube officially, unofficially. I think it's officially.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, kind of a gray area
the
licensing.
The original company does not care.
Yeah.
The story I saw on it basically is like he got it from him and said he was going to put it on his YouTube channel, and no one sued him on it, and it's pretty much probably garnered more fame or infamy, really.
Yeah, at this point.
Since 2015 than it ever had before that. So.
Exactly. All right, so productions was J. Ross Productions, distributed by Wolf Tracer Studios. Runtime, which I put in, I wrote along at 42 minutes, too long.
Yes.
It has no rating. Obviously, it's probably G, or it could be just more,
TV, is it TVG or TVY7? Probably something like that.
Probably
the throwing of the sandwich put it at Y7. That's probably considered violence.
Probably rated P for puke.
Ought to be.
Yeah. Let's see. It was released originally in December 2002. There's no actual date in December. It was released. I'd be like, this movie was never even my radar. This was my senior year. This was my
did not even
senior year in high school.
It did not even play around here.
No, it didn't.
We never would have had a chance of seeing it.
Yeah.
From what I could tell.
Let's see. There is no box office. It had a budget of $650,000, and it sounds like half of that budget went to actors, and probably a third of that went into someone's pocket. Hint the quality of everything.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Home release. There's a home release only on YouTube starting in 2015. A sequel is announced at the very end of this film. It's what is it? Rapsittie Kids.
A Bunny's Tale.
A Bunny's Tale.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I just wrote Easter Bunny, and obviously it was never produced. But they were saying, because they're saying, because we're gonna do this next year.
Yeah.
Never happened, obviously.
They were gonna rush to get this into production, which makes it sound like they were gonna try and get it in by Easter.
Yeah.
Which would have been about 3-4 months after this.
What I understand, there was test shots of it.
Yeah.
But they've never seen the light of day, so you'll be like,
if that's all they've gotten and they were planning on having it out by Easter, it would have been about the same quality as this.
Yeah. Because it'd be like if they were to have it out Easter, like you said, 3 months, the movie would have had to been in production when this movie was airing, like before it aired.
Some of the things I saw, it's like it was already listed on like some of the channels.
Yeah, some channels were already.
Wow.
Yeah, and obviously we haven't seen anything of that. Probably in the future, someone will find it.
If it even exists.
Even if it existed.
I don't think it would have gotten far enough to even get off the computers.
Yeah, who knows? There might be some test shots someone was trying to do for. Again, if you've seen the quality of this movie, you'd be like, it's.
So the Dinosaur Island thing was after this. So
okay.
I don't know.
I got you. All right, so that's all I have for info and stuff. This is a fairly simple info and stuff because there's barely anything.
Almost nothing out there.
Almost nothing.
Getting into the summary.
Yes.
Ricky Rogers is a poor preteen boy who lives in Rapsittie with his great-grandmother, Fran, and has a bad case of rapitis because he speaks in rap the entire time.
For the most part. Well, correction.
Considering his great-grandmother.
Yes, correction. It's not... it's a majority of the time he's rapping. You do hear him just say something every once in a while.
Every once in a while, yes.
Primarily he speaks in rhymes.
Oh, yes. With his class Christmas gift exchanges coming up, Ricky wishes to give his teddy bear gifted to him from his late mother to his classmate, Nicole, an affluent and self-centered girl who believes that anything she deems as cheap is not worth her time. When Ricky gives her the bear after school, she angrily rejects it and throws it in the trash, causing Ricky to run away upset. After writing a letter to Santa and being teased by Nicole for doing so, Ricky heads to mail off the letters only to drop one of them, resulting in the wind blowing it into Nicole's house.
Right.
Nicole reads and learns that alongside a video game console, Ricky asked for Santa to bring toys to all the kids in his class, including Nicole, and explains the sentimental value of his teddy bear. Remorseful, Nicole, alongside her best friend Lene and Ricky's friend Smithy, attempt to find the bear to no avail. After looking through the basement of the local garbage man, Smithy suggests that the bear may be in the local dump. Upon arrival, the trio are ambushed by guard dogs and class bullies Todd, Tug, and Zeke. Smithy is able to attract the attention of the dogs by throwing his sandwich at Todd, resulting in the dogs attacking the bullies as they run away. Smithy finds the bear on top of a car, and Nicole returns it to Ricky, who explains that it was a gift for her and that friendship like the bear means a lot to him. In a subplot, after being made fun of by Nicole for believing in Santa, Lene begins to question her belief in Santa Claus, causing her to be depressed. Her father is able to restore her spirits, resulting in not only Lene being able to continue believing in Santa, but also Nicole to believe in Santa too. After Fran confesses that she never stopped believing in Santa, much to the pleasure of Nicole's parents, Nicole and Lene's family, Ricky and Fran and Smithy, all spend Christmas at Lene's house. Smithy and the others notice Santa and his sleigh and reindeer flying outside the house as they all proclaim their belief in Santa. Because that's the meaning of the season.
Yeah, apparently. I guess if you're more secular than anything. It's a dumb film.
It's a dumb film.
It's so
right down to it.
Garbage. It's not even funny.
Getting into the trivia for this, the working title of this special was The Bash Street Kids Believe in Santa. The title of the special and the name of the city were likely changed because The Bash City Street Kids comic already existed, and the producers of the special wanted to avoid any potential legal conflict.
I wonder why.
According to Kennedy Rose, daughter of Chris Rose, one of the special's executive producers, production started back in 2002 when her father and a friend of his formed J. Rose Productions. Wolf Tracer Studios, a computer animation company also known for producing the 2004 direct-to-video feature Wolf Tracer's Dinosaur Island, also starring Hamill, and the full-length animated pilot Not Quite Right by, and I'm not making this name up, Crapco. That's just got a lot up.
It does. Yeah, it does.
They were hired to make the film's animation. Rose said that her father trusted the animators to the point where he spent around $500,000 on production and never checked in on their work.
Wow.
His first time seeing the animation was on the night the movie premiered on television. Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa was animated in 3D Choreographer, a consumer-grade CGI animation program with effects provided by Adobe Photoshop and Adobe After Effects. The website of ProMark Television, the special's distributor, enthusiastically promoted Believe in Santa as an animated program that seems destined to become a classic.
Did they get it? It's like, wait a minute. Did they
didn't
get
see it either?
Oh wow,
That has to be the answer. They didn't see it either.
They probably saw the promotions
They saw the concept art, which you do get to see at least. The
you
concept
do.
Art of the
You
characters.
do. It doesn't look any better.
It looks better than the 3D CG we saw.
True, it does, but it still doesn't look good.
Much.
Not by much.
And they probably had heard the description, which was basically this generation's Charlie Brown.
Give me Charlie Brown any day.
Give me my peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts.
I don't have the allergy.
Right.
When Mark Hamill was asked by a Twitter follower if he had any recollection of making the special, Hamill's reply was, "I've done so many voiceovers over the years. There are projects I have no memory of. This is one of those projects." An Easter special was planned, but was canceled due to the negative reception of this special.
I wonder.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is the end of the trivia. Would I be correct in assuming that we may have at least one dislike in common?
Maybe. Probably.
As in
yes.
The art style.
Yes.
And the animation.
Yes.
And probably the whole film, if we're being honest.
Quality. QT, everything.
Oh,
so we're going to be in sync with this one.
Yeah, I figured. You start us.
All right. So my first dislike of this movie is what I wrote down is, what am I watching?
That's
this pile of garbage. Because obviously it's a person who thinks they have everything. No, that's sorry. I said that wrong. Surprise. Let me start over that. Go to the top. My first dislike is what I wrote was, what exactly am I watching here? This is nothing but a pile of garbage that they tried to scrap together with some talented voice actors, a director who didn't care, animators who probably weren't paid hardly anything, and they put it out with no QT control, obviously quality control.
Yes.
But
No QA.
No QA. Yeah, just garbage. This is an absolute dumpster fire of a movie that I can't even call it a movie. It's a special. It's a short. It's not a short.
With commercials, it would have been an hour long on television.
Yeah, that makes sense. 42 minutes. They could have made it 20 and it probably would have been better.
Yeah.
But like I said, in runtime, it's too long for being 42 minutes. Way too long. So again, the story is, it has a story.
It does.
It's not good, but it's there. And I don't care about it. It's just so dumb. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to what exactly am I watching? So yeah, this was a dumpster fire, and it's not worth watching at all. What is your first dislike?
My first dislike is the art.
Fair.
And the animation. It's kind of all wrapped up in the same thing. You've got characters whose entire this is 3D CG. They look worse than my first thought when I saw this was, oh, these are just horrible PlayStation 1 graphics. Except they're not, because at least PlayStation 1 graphics look better than this. You've got character models that's polygon count is in the low double digits, like 12 for a feature film.
Yeah.
This came out approximately 20 years? No, at least a decade. A decade after Reboot. A television and 3D cartoon,
right?
That was CG, that was made in like the late 80s, early 90s, early CG.
Reboot was 80s?
Late 80s. I want to say it's like 89, 90.
Okay.
Double check me.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that date. I could be 91, 92. But either way, we're still talking about a decade.
Yes.
A decade before this. And Reboot looks good to this day. Does it look old? Yes. But it's got a timeless factor built into it that its older effects just work.
Yeah.
For what it is.
So Reboot came out in 1994.
Okay. I was off on the date.
It's fine. It's
same time, a decade.
A decade or more.
A decade or more. You know what else came out between that and this? Beast Wars. Same company.
Yeah.
Looks 10 times better than this. Granted, are they based on more? I mean, one is based on intentionally looking like old computer graphics. One is intentionally designed to look like toys. Okay. Does that give this? Why does this look so bad? And the reason it looks so bad is because they didn't put any work into it. You can tell because the backgrounds of this look like somebody loaded up a poorly made 3D pre-rendered scene and then into Microsoft Paint, and then did the spray paint tool to make the snow. It's like, why? And then all the little things. It's like, this is, when you add up like every single animation error, I can't even describe.
No.
You've got bad walk cycles. You've got weird animation choices. You got the fact that these characters can't even animate sitting down.
No.
You've got many times where when you look at somebody's facial expression in this film, you can't decide if they're drunk or if they're going to kill you.
I think of the scene where we have Rookie, he's walking home, and it's literally his feet are digging into the ground because the walk cycle is absolutely just horrendous.
the perspective
It's
does
horrible.
not fit. The characters get smaller as they walk away, but not at the rate they're supposed to.
Yeah.
They are literally, in perspective-wise, growing as they get closer to houses.
Mm-hmm.
The Ricky's house, in that one shot, the snow is built up like it's built up to the window. Yet that's also where the ground level is.
Yeah.
So either that window is right next to the ground, which I've never seen anyone actually do,
Right.
or they don't know how to draw. I'm really thinking it's the second.
Possibly.
This is and that's before you even get to the designs of these characters, which I'm going to save because I'm going to talk about it next. What's
Gotcha.
your second dislike?
So I want to jump into yours really fast because we were talking about 90s era CG, and I think of Final Fantasy. I'm not a gamer at all.
Fair enough.
But I've watched so many people play Final Fantasy and the other adaptations, but Final Fantasy 7 came out in 1997.
Yes.
And I'll look at that and say, okay, be like, it's what is that? Pixel graphics?
No, it's got pre-rendered backgrounds.
Yeah, pre-rendered backgrounds.
It's for lack of a better term, it's pseudo 3D because you're at an isometric viewpoint.
Yeah.
The characters are 3D. They're typically walking around an invisible 3D plane, and you've got a background, pre-rendered background that's behind that they use basically camera trickery to make it look like they're walking on. If the camera moves even at a slight angle, the whole illusion is destroyed. But you're talking about characters that are also made up about maybe 30 pixels total on the world map. Granted, they change on Final Fantasy VII. They change the resolution and the models change depending on the situation.
Oh yeah,
depending on what's needed for the scene. But yeah,
it
was also Square's first time making a 3D game.
Yeah, so obviously Square would go further and further beyond that from 7 and do incredible work. But I think by the time this was 2002, so you're looking at
Final Fantasy 7
in 2002. So I think
this movie was 2002. Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to figure out what game came out in 2002.
Final Fantasy 10.
Oh yeah, 10 came out. I was thinking that.
I can say that because 2002 is when I went to Walt Disney World. Someone in the tuba section, because I played tuba in band. I went with the band to Disney World. We were all stuck in the same room, and I'm sure you can imagine how lovely that smell was.
Yeah.
But one of the guys brought along his PlayStation 2 and had Final Fantasy 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys had fun with that.
I think around this time is also when I got Kingdom Hearts, because that would have been when I had a PS2, but I didn't take the game with me.
Oh, okay.
I may have my timetable a little wrong, but around that time.
It's around that time period. So you're looking at the quality of Final Fantasy, which you look at Final Fantasy 7, 1997, the graphics are great. It works fine for that time period. And what they were doing was very cutting edge for that time period, what I understand. And then you get this abomination in 2002, 2001. It's just do better.
And if I can say something about Final Fantasy VII in terms of how, even though it was a first try for Square to do that, I cared about every single one of those characters. A character made up of a grand total of 20 polygons has a death scene I cried during. Okay? Square made me care about this character. Granted, I'd known the character probably for all of Disc 1 by this point. And I've only seen any of these characters for maybe 30 minutes. But, I still was interested to stick with that game in 2005 when I actually got around to playing it.
Right.
I cared enough about that because they actually had good writing.
Yeah.
This doesn't have good writing. And
so kind of spilling into my second dislike, this movie has such poor quality control in every aspect. Except for I can't even say that with the audio is bad. It sounds like in some aspects the performer, the actors, there's different mic levels, there's different the sound effects sound terrible, the background effects are terrible, the character designs are terrible. It's like we talked about in the beginning of the show, the fact of this movie, there was no quality control whatsoever in this film whatsoever. It was like one of the documentaries someone put out. It was literally the director would sit out on the steps and smoke a cigarette while everybody was working and did absolutely nothing while this movie was produced. And so it was about, pardon me. And you have artists just doing whatever. It's like, oh, okay, we got a character design. Okay, let's just do this. And it's such a poorly made movie in every aspect. There is one little beacon of light, little golden nugget of this film. But yeah, I'll share that at the very end on my likes. But overall, this movie is just so horrible. It's be like Drew, hit on earlier. It's just like you look at perspective, you look at everything is like nobody cared doing this film. Everybody was out for a paycheck, and they got paid, and the movie just disappeared in the ether. And someone decided it's like, oh yeah, heard about this piece of crap. Let's find it and trash it.
So my second dislike for this are the character models. I kind of hinted at it.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can say unequivocally, and without hesitation, that this is the single worst character design of any movie we've reviewed before.
Agreed.
I'm not just saying that because they were the 3D models were poorly executed.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
They are very poorly executed.
Even at the very end, there's when they're announcing A Bunny's Tale, which never came out.
Yeah.
You can see what's obviously their concept art as part of the logo that has all the characters. You can point out who's who easily if you care to remember who any of these people are, which I honestly, for the most part, don't. But they don't really look any better in concept art. These are the ugliest characters I've ever seen. Now, when I found out this was basically someone trying to make a new version of the Peanuts cast for Christmas specials, I thought, okay, I can see what they're going for.
Yeah.
But still, you look at it and go, why? Why these are the ugliest models. Lene, Jodie Benson's character, the way her hair splits in the back makes it look like she's got a butt on her head.
Or she got an axe to the back of the head.
Nicole is described by our hero, Ricky, as being the prettiest girl in the world. Now, granted, he's a little biased. He's got a crush.
He's got a crush, yeah.
But, and he doesn't have much to pick from.
No, he doesn't.
But she looks like one of the aliens off of Mars Attacks.
Oh, you're not kidding. I never thought of that. Minus, she's not a big brain.
Because she's got too boxy of a head.
Fair.
The eyes on all of these characters stick out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, agreed.
It's like, I'm going to quote Nostalgia Critic on this. He says, it said during his review, do you get the feeling that this was somebody's first pass on a semester project that they got a giant F on?
Yeah.
That's what this looks like.
It does.
There is a commercial for Nintendo of Australia back when the NES came out.
Okay.
Where they were trying to keep the look of the pixels in these 3D models that looks about like this. But that was 20 years before this came out.
Yeah, that was
15 years before this came out. And it's looks better than this. The character models are ugly as sin. Why anybody thought this was going to work, I don't know. The only people I give any grace to are the voice actors, because they had no idea what they were reading lines. They maybe saw it was a cheesy script and maybe saw that as a paycheck. They had no way of knowing what this was going to look like until it came out.
Or Scientology.
Well, that's involved too. Nancy Cartwright has a lot to blame for this. Because apparently...
Allegedly Scientology.
So basically my understanding is the producer, director who and I put I say producer, writer, and director in air quotes
Mhm.
because everything I read said he didn't do jack squat
Yeah.
except promote this thing.
Mm-hmm.
My understanding though is that this Colin Slater dude was a Scientologist. He somehow knew Nancy Cartwright, or Nancy Cartwright got wind of this, and because and she's apparently a Scientologist.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they stick together, and so she sent word around to all her voice acting friends,
Mm-hmm.
say, "Hey, I've got this cool little Christmas thing y'all want to get involved with," and they said yes. And that's how you got this voice cast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I paraphrased and shortened a lot, so there may not be exactly accurate information there. And this was from one YouTube video I saw once earlier in the week, so I could have forgotten some stuff.
Yeah.
But still, the characters
bad.
in this are just bad.
Mm-hmm.
And they animate like there's a scene in this film where the kids are ice skating.
Oh my gosh, that
Now,
scene.
They don't look like they're ice skating.
No.
They look like they're walking on the ice, but walking like they're running.
Mm-hmm.
Except they're moving slower than that works. And it's just
it's horrendous to watch.
It's horrendous. Don't watch this film. I'm glad we did it so we could bash it.
Yes,
but don't watch this film.
Yeah, I would highly recommend not watching it. It's not worth it.
What's your third and final dislike?
My third, I'm going to go back to what you were talking about earlier, is the animation. Like you have character design, you have the concept design, what these characters are supposed to look like, and the execution was so abysmal that you can recognize they're supposed to be human characters. Again, harkening back to what I talked about earlier with Final Fantasy VII in '97, where these are 30, 25 pixel characters, and they're recognizable as a character. And you get this, and it's in such a there's a word I want to use, but we're family friendly. We're family friendly, so I can't use that, azation
I get it. It's
yes, it's so appalling to watch. Be like, we meet Ricky, our main character, who just raps and rhymes the entire time, which thought that was a cool idea. Okay, whatever. And it's okay. This is gonna make me want to throw up like a dog, throw up, reconsume it, and then probably throw it up again. Yeah, I know. Wonderful
imagery.
Yes, very. So yeah, that's what I think of the animation. This is just hot garbage, and obviously, again, no QT or quality control whatsoever. And this just it wasn't pleasant to watch.
This movie needed a quick trip to quality control.
Oh, from the word go, it needed quality control. But obviously, you had people who were like, "Oh, money signs, we're going to make money."
Yeah,
and they didn't care whatsoever.
It's a funny thing. In order to actually make money, you actually have to care about the product. It's both. You got to have passion to make a good product so you can make money.
Yeah, but sometimes be like,
ain't that an amazing concept?
Yeah, true. Because it would be like, oh, we're gonna make a podcast, but we're in it for the money, so you're gonna make something absolute bare minimum, no quality whatsoever.
We'll have Chat GPT write the episode. We'll go on to we'll get one of those chat voice record Microsoft Sam. We'll get Microsoft Sam to record it, like you see all those YouTube videos. They're just reading crap off YouTube, off Reddit, that have thousands of followers
somehow. Algorithms, right?
Oh, even you think that's garbage, Dela. Well, you know what? I'm right there with you.
Yeah, overall, like the entire aspect of this movie is utter garbage. Again, there's one little tiny, two. I can't say just one. There's two little bright spots in this movie that I found that was kind of redeemable, but it doesn't really save the movie from the dumpster pile.
Gotcha. So my third and final dislike.
Yes.
the characterization of great grandmother Fran.
Oh my word.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has one line that's in English. It's at the very end, and it's when she says, "You know, Nicole, I never stopped believing in Santa either."
Mm.
The rest of the time, anytime she talks,
Mhm.
she sounds like a squirrel on crack. You know?
Oh, agree.
Christmas.
Oh my gosh. So
It's one of those things where you watch and go, there's no way that was intended, right? That has to be a mistake. Maybe her audio got corrupted, and for some reason they didn't have time to fix it before it went to broadcast. That has to be it, right? That this has just to be a nobody cared at the editing stage. There's no way on this earth that somebody told this actress, Deborah Wilson, to record what we heard, right?
and apparently that was what
exactly
happened.
what happened, because the idea was, studying old people are funny. First off, that ain't a stutter.
No.
That's Morse code. It's like you have to expect to play it backwards and it gives you a message. Yes, I may just keep stealing stuff from Nostalgia Critic. I don't care. This is... I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you do this?
It makes no sense. Because, okay, I can understand if you want to make a character sound like she's just gibbering. You don't like little kids. Little kids will hear someone talk and it sounds like gibberish to them because they're not really paying attention. But be like, this is the grandmother who's raising him now. What I understand.
Yes.
And he would be able to understand her perfectly fine, but it sounds like everybody else understands her. But be like, he even responds to her at one point when she's going through this garbly goop mess, and it still makes
you always understand you always have know the right thing to say.
Yeah, even though she's that. It's like,
ladies,
what is this? A bad version of Klingon?
No, it's worse. They're not doing a good version of Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Oh, okay.
Think about it, because as fast as he talks, if you are paying attention and listening and trying to focus on what he says, you can actually understand what he's saying. It's just so fast that it sounds like, you know what I mean, man? It's like all the crazy kids and the stupid bad animation of the stupid movie. It's that sort of thing. No, hers is, I think it's Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like you would direct you.
Did not understand the assignment, and I don't know if it was the director or the actress or both.
I'm curious of the voice director, because you have the animation director, you have the audio director. Because I think of like the voice director for like Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
Be like, it's just like, can pick up anything from an actor or actress. And this was more like, oh, okay, just sound like you're gibbering.
Yes.
It sounds like you're a broken computer trying to translate something.
My understanding is they did actually write what she was supposed to be saying.
Yes.
But it still only comes out as Christmas.
Someone clip that. But yeah, just, oh my gosh, that scene. Because like you think you've seen the worst in like anything in this film. And again, you can go scene by scene by scene by scene. It would be like if we were to do a do a stream or whatever, we go in and watch this movie. I'm saying don't want to do this, but it would be like, okay, let's point and just bash every ounce of this movie from every frame. It's that kind of movie, because people wanted to resurrect this film, not because it was enjoyable, just because they wanted to bash it even more. Well, like, what kind of atrocity of animation this is?
It was lost media. The goal of all people who look for lost media is to find it and put it back out there where people can watch it.
Agreed.
Whether it's good or not is secondary.
That is true. Agreed.
And this is not good.
No, it is not.
But we have to have some likes.
Yes.
What's your first? If not only.
Well, there's the voice cast.
Yes.
Be like, you have some very well-known voice actors. Mark Hamill, I want to say Judi Dench, but it's not Judi Dench.
No, Judi Dench actually is supposedly was
supposedly talked to about this
Thank
movie.
goodness she didn't.
No, but you have I'm gonna look at your script real fast. Roll that down, would you please?
Yeah,
Mark Hamill,
Paige O'Hara, Nancy Cartwright, Jodie Benson, Grey DeLisle, Deborah Wilson, Clint Howard, Eddie Driscoll, and J.R. Horsting. Sorry.
Walter Emmanuel Jones.
Yes.
Keto boxing. What was it?
No, it was Hip Hop Aikido.
Hip Hop Aikido. That's what it was.
Practitioner of Hip Hop
Aikido.
Yeah. Power Rangers.
Yes, but be like you have all these names that people recognize, and again,
fairly decent actors.
Fairly decent actors at the time, and oh my gosh, we've had Jodie Benson on. What was that? She was on.
She was on the Kong musical.
The Kong musical. She was on
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. She was on.
She was on something else we did.
Yeah, we recently did it. It was hold on. It was Thumbelina.
Yeah, she was on Thumbelina.
She was Thumbelina. And but oh my gosh. It's like you had so many fantastic. You have Mark Hamill. I may disagree with Mark Hamill politically, but I love his acting. I love his voice acting. And they got him to do this film. And he literally has, I think, 3 lines?
Maybe. And they're all, our family is so great.
Yeah.
And shut that door.
Just pompous beyond belief. Or it's like, oh yeah, if it was bought in the mall, it was great because this is the early 2000s when a mall was a thing.
Before the malls died.
Yeah. Ugh, that's just not fun for some people our age. It's like, oh, thank you, Amazon. We love Amazon. Do not get us wrong, but thanks, Amazon. So yeah, the voice acting was good. What were these professional actors given a competent script and good direction? No. But yeah, the voice acting. I enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. I can even give credit to Walter Emmanuel Jones because he even said, if they did another one, I would jump on in a second.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun. It's like
I said, Walter, you want another paycheck, don't you?
Yeah. But yeah,
don't get me wrong, I love you, Walter, but you don't exactly have the best IMDb.
No, but either or, yeah, it's the voice cast. Like you have some good names, some good voice actors, and some good quality singers in this movie. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, what was that one song? It was like 4 minutes long.
Paige O'Hara. Nicole.
Oh my god.
Look at me. I'm the most perfect kid in the world. And the character never moves.
No, she doesn't.
The snow tries to run away from her because literally
the
loop goes in reverse.
It goes reverse.
For a full 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just Paige O'Hara. Oh my gosh. We love Paige O'Hara. Obviously, because we're animation fans, because Belle, obviously. And it's just, why did you get yourself roped in? Oh, yeah, probably a nice paycheck.
Moolah, moolah, moolah,
moolah. Yes. So,
money,
yeah.
Money, money.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
So, yeah, my first like of this movie is the voice cast. You?
My first like. Basically, it's the voice cast also, but I'm going to push in on one little thing. This is the second week in a row in which we've had a character in these horrible movies rap.
Oh, good night, yes.
And I will say this. Walter Jones, our practitioner of Hip Hop Aikido,
yes,
is credited in the credits as not just performing Ricky's raps, but being the writer of those raps as well.
Wait, I remember seeing something about it. He honestly wrote that?
I'm sure it was like, here's basically what we want you to rap about.
Yeah.
Have fun kind of a thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably supposed to be, it's supposed to sound improvised, I'm guessing. So he
let
him improvise it.
Yeah.
But I will say this, as bad as it
It is bad.
It is a whole lot better than that stupid bird last week.
Oh my word!
Ah.
Our not a navigator, but it was our character.
Our narrator.
Narrator.
Last week
That's what I was looking for
was
last
a
week.
Blackbird who rapped every line she was in, whether it fit the scene or not.
Oh
And
my
I
word!
hated it every second that stupid bird was on screen. But she sounded.
She sounded better.
But Walter Jones as Ricky, with most of his lines, sounded a ton better than she did.
Oh, okay.
I will say that. Ricky Rogers, I don't like any of your raps, but you at least said it better than that stupid Blackbird from last week.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to go with is Ricky's raps is my first like. But yeah, well, like you were saying earlier, though, the voice cast, given what they have to work with in this thing, actually do pretty decently with what they have.
Yes.
They just don't have good voice direction. They don't have good writing. They were pretty much, I would not be surprised if they just took first takes.
Oh, that could be, because you can hear some of the audio be like it's probably the first take.
More than likely. It was probably, they probably all recorded everything in a day.
Probably.
And especially as fast as this thing had to have been in production from
yeah.
This thing had to have been pumped out in like 4 months.
Yeah, they look, it's like 4 or 5 months at least.
Yeah.
That's a quick turnaround for anything animated.
Yeah. So the voice cast, bless their hearts, did the best they could. And that's my first like. What's your second like?
My second like
if you
would
have
be,
one.
I do. Again, it didn't bring me any joy, kind of like with our last film. That there were moments where I was like, okay, that's kind of a chuckle. It wasn't really that funny. Like, well, correction, be like there were parts of it where it was like, okay, this was slightly humorous in all the wrong reasons. It's either A, this is animated so bad I've got to laugh at it.
Yeah.
Or B, there was a line that a character said. It's not even worth mentioning whose character or whatever. It was, okay, that was kind of funny. Not a funny haha, kind of a that okay. Yeah, okay, that was kind of funny.
Funny cringe.
Yeah, funny cringe. You know, not laugh out loud, but not laugh out loud.
Yeah.
It was
like
this hurts to laugh kind of thing. So yeah. So do you have a second like? Do you have to pull from the depths of Tartarus to find it?
At least my second like is that at least this plot is coherent. It's dumb.
Oh yeah.
But at least it's coherent, because I still can't figure out what happened in A Fox's Tale last week.
No.
This week, I at least know what happened.
Yeah, there's somewhat of competent plot here.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb, but there's somewhat of competent plot here.
Yeah, I've seen probably worse concepts for a Christmas special that was obviously made for a quick buck. Though, granted, those had better animation. But this, at least it was competent, and we can't say that about it's coherent. We can't say that about a lot of the movies we've done in Bad Movie Month. But yeah, at least this one had a coherent plot, even if it was stupid.
Yeah.
What's your third?
I don't have one.
Like, okay.
Do you have one?
Yes, I do have a third.
Oh, you do have one.
My third.
I can tell he's got a grin on his face. So what is it?
My third like for this film is at the very end.
Oh, okay.
When the YouTube links pop up.
Oh gosh.
Because it was over. I am the one who subjected us to this monstrosity.
Oh, great.
And I got through it. Yes. I got through it in one sitting. Yes. But good night. Geek Devotions just popped up into our chat, by the way.
Yeah.
And as y'all know, I'm not. This is free shout out to them, because I know they just put out. They just restarted.
Agreed.
Bottom Shelf. You should go watch it. We're kind of in the same vein as them on this. I wouldn't tell them to watch this.
No, good
because
night.
I cannot suggest to my friends that they watch something I know they will absolutely detest and hate and curse my name for suggesting it. Okay?
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be like, now, if Geek Devotions Bottom Shelf wants to do this film,
We'll come back.
We'll come back and do it, and we will rip this thing a new one
Geek
again.
Devotions has already given an accurate prediction of where it will go in their rating system. Dumpster fire.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what happens when films go in the dumpster fire on their show? They go away forever and ever, and they never exist, as if they never existed.
That's fair.
To their knowledge, nothing has ended up in the dumpster fire.
Really? Yes. I've heard that was a dumpster. No, I actually tried to watch that movie. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So terrible.
That's why I want to do Dragon Ball Evolution on their show.
Geek Devotions.
Is Jacob volunteering to watch it again?
Not necessarily.
I don't need to watch it again.
No.
I already know the problems with this film.
Yeah, it's so bad. It would literally let's we'll review it on Bottom Shelf, and it was like, okay, don't have to rewatch it. Just look at my notes. This is trash. This is dumb.
The only way what I would do, Geek Devotions, I would go back to Nostalgia Critics Review that introduced me to this film, and I'd watch that again to remember what happens, because honestly, that's all I needed. This movie added no more context than what was in that review.
Nothing. There's barely any character growth. Be like our main female characters. Oh, I actually grow a heart for somebody for a second.
No,
barely. That's what I mean. Barely.
I don't think malfunctioning animatronics have hearts.
That made me think of a quote of do robots dream of mechanical sheep?
No, it's do robots dream of electric sheep?
Electric sheep.
Name of the book that Blade Runner is
based on. Yeah,
it's androids, not robots. But anyway,
either or.
So I'm going to ask the dumb question before we give ratings.
Oh gosh,
is this better or worse than Gumby?
Oh gosh, Gumby's better.
Better or worse than A Fox's Tale?
Oh, at least
that was a little harder.
That's a little harder because animation wise, at least there's some competency behind what they're doing with Fox's Tale. This looks like a piece of garbage. So,
but at least it's technically got better storytelling.
That is true, but from an artistic standpoint, I literally be like, I've shared the pencil art with Drew. What I did.
Mm-hmm. I thought it looked at it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Where do you have it anywhere?
You sent it to me on Discord, right?
Yeah, I sent it on Discord. So I drew this and I was like, wait, I'm gonna draw a Ricky on a piece of paper and then color everything and then have Drew just blur it out.
I stopped with a Fox's.
Oh, okay. I thought I sent it to you. Oh, hold on.
Hang on, let me check. See if you sent it on the other one.
Let's see.
I thought I remembered you sent. Oh, yeah, you sent it to me on regular.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm sending you on a text. That's right.
Text message.
Oh my gosh, this wasn't even worth sending you on to. It's like I think they're pretty good.
What you sent to me was our Robo Batman, Mecha Batman from our first
Silicon Soul,
with him holding a sign that just says no. It's like, you know what? That's a good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Take that.
Yeah, because I could not.
Give me an inked version of that, and I will color it.
Oh, I've already got it inked.
Okay.
So I will send you that. And oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. A Fox's Tale was better, like animation wise, because you can tell what they're doing.
Yes, Geek Devotions. The movie's full name is called Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa.
Yes. If you want to dare and look it up, viewer discretion is advised.
Mm-hmm.
It's that bad. Be like, A Fox's Tale looks horrible, but you can tell
better than this.
It looks so much better. Oh my gosh. Be like for the cover art, I did our main fox with Ra's al Ghul's cape. This one I couldn't even bear to even try to draw this.
I don't
Because-
know how you could draw this. It's that bad.
Yeah. They're like, okay, I can do my best to do a Ricky impression. And no. I'm afraid I won't do that.
I know you already drew the artwork, but a
Mhm.
part of me wants to like get a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper and like a bunch of crayons and attempt in very poor manner to draw the characters and use that as the album art because it would look better than the actual artwork in this movie. Give it to an 8-year-old to draw. Hey, here's Ricky. Draw him.
Ooh.
Whatever it came out as, that would be the album art.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I could do that. Just do a second print, do it like a small thing, and just kind of like just figure out what Ricky looks like, and it's just scribbled.
Doesn't have to be good.
No, it doesn't be good at all. And be like, you just be like, oh, and just put over it. No.
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 With the big no symbol.
Yeah, the big no symbol. Yeah. And the Batman's just pointing at it. No. That sounds like a good, fun little project.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here's his hair, here's his face, here's his be like maybe this, and boom. Okay, good. I could do that in less than a fortnight.
Yes. So yeah, I'm going to agree with you that is definitely worse than Gumby.
Oh, it's worse than Gumby.
And I'm going to say it's also worse than A Fox's Tale because as bad as A Fox's Tale was, I didn't feel the need to scrape my eyeballs out afterwards.
My gosh.
I didn't. I'd seen this thing, so it's like a grand total of 20 minutes in that review of the actual footage. So I thought, oh, it'll be fine.
Oh gosh, yeah.
40 minutes of it, and you're going,
I'm losing brain cells watching this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very surprised.
What are you rating this film?
I'm curious what you are.
0.5.
0.5.
I think that's where I ended up with A Fox's Tale also.
I gotcha.
I still cannot rate this anywhere near Leo the Lion.
Oh god.
It's close.
Oh
but
yeah.
I can't get it down to 0 because I enjoyed watching this, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was bad, but it was gloriously bad.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't want to watch it again.
Fair. That's if Geek Devotions does says
like I said, I'll watch all of the
riffing.
What do you call it? The video essays. I'll watch all the video essays to remind me what happened in this thing. I'm not watching the original again. But
yeah, I would
0.5.
I would go along the same lines as a 0.5. Like even artistically, I can't get past how ugly this thing looks.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot for the life of me. It be like it drove me nuts because I was trying to do the artwork for this, and in good conscience, my soul yearned to try to draw something, but I couldn't.
Fair.
So
literally, I've been saying since Gumby, I'm curious how you're gonna draw this, and the answer was
no. I'm not.
Geek Devotion says because apparently now he's seen at least a screenshot of this. Guys, why do PS1 graphics on broken portable CRT televisions look better than this?
Agreed.
Because those had care behind them.
Yeah, people had
this
passion.
Did not.
No, this was cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
I think the Nostalgia Critic said on one of his, I thought the Parappa the Rapper Origins movie would be a lot more interesting than this.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, 0.5. Yeah, just the art just was like nope. In good conscience as an artist, I could not give this. Honestly, I gave A Fox's Tale a 1. Because okay, I can see the art, I can see what they're trying to do. This is like no, this is like be like pay us whatever. This is dumb and stupid. We don't care. So, what is the next movie we are reviewing? Oh yeah,
yes, we're gonna find Jesus.
Oh my gosh,
we've been going to church all our lives.
Yeah,
obviously we don't believe in any of this stuff. We go to every Sunday, so we're gonna go find Jesus. Spoiler alert: we've both been Christians for at least 20 years.
Yeah, at least.
This is a Christian
Knockoff.
alternative film to Finding Nemo.
Nemo?
And we're going to review it before we've reviewed Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, because like honestly, I put this one in the docket, and I was like, ooh, wait a minute. I was like, okay, bad movies on IMDb,
Mhm.
and I found that I was like, oh, I've heard horrible things about this movie. And I think I saw a Nostalgia Critic do something over it, and like others review over it.
I haven't seen
And
any.
it's
I've never heard of
so
this before you
bad.
put it on the list.
Yeah, it's at least you can see what's going on with this one,
Mhm.
what I understand, but
I've-
it's still gonna be a train wreck.
I bet I'd rather still watch VeggieTales.
At least VeggieTales is competently animated.
Yeah.
Mm.
One day next year, we're going to review one of them, by the way.
Mm,
In the meantime, though,
yes.
why don't we hit the intermission? And on the other side, we will talk about some better animation.
Cleanse our souls and cleanse our
And
palates.
even the sillier of these two episodes is a lot more
Yeah, you're
thought-provoking than this garbage.
Yes, agreed. Hit the bumper.
This podcast is a proud member of Culture Box. Whether you enjoy geeky reviews, comedy, or original fiction, you can open up the Culture Box and find something excellent for your soul. Point your web browser to culturebox.media.
Hang on. Bobo, it's Finding Jesus.
Finding
It's the name
Jesus.
of the movie.
Yeah.
Since he's in the chat right now,
Mm.
this episode we suggest checking out Geek Devotions. Geek Devotions is a collaboration of devoted geeks that are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. They produce a weekly geek culture-infused devotional, their podcast, Com Talk, and written articles, all designed to encourage and challenge people in the geek community, bridging the gap between their faith and their geekdoms. You can find out all their content, plus a little podcast we may have talked about earlier called The Bottom Shelf,
Yeah.
on their website, geekdevotions.com. The Cellcast would also like to thank the following patrons. Ashley and Francisco Ruiz.
Thanks,
Hi,
Roy.
PaulJPowers.com, and still for the rest of this month, so the Monster on Film Vault.
Mhm.
And then still for the rest of this month, we still have Artsy Steph. If you would like to have your name shouted out on the show, some special art from Jacob, and uncut episodes,
Mm.
you can donate to us at $5 on Patreon, or for an additional $5, you can force us to review something within reason. In the year 2026, we've got all our spots are open there, not in this year. And you can come on the episode, all for donating to us at the $10 level. So go do that, and as a way of saying thank you. And plus, here's the thing. Let's say you don't have the money to donate to us on Patreon, but you still want to support us.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do? Well, first off, if you do still have a little bit of money, because I did this out of order, go to Redbubble, buy shirts, stickers, all that kind of stuff. Go do that. But if you don't have any money, and you still want to support us, which we will gladly thank, do the following. Promote us to your friends and family. Say, hey, I heard you hate Christmas movies. Here's one that you'll hate even worse than normal. Send them a link to this episode.
Yes.
They're also talking about Batman, which hopefully you enjoy a lot better.
Yes.
Or any of our episodes that you may think your friends might enjoy. So go promote us there. Leave us reviews wherever you find us. And just get our names out there, because our success in this podcast
It literally is
has almost nothing to do with us.
true.
We do what we can. We try to put out the best content, but literally our success depends on you, because the best way for us to advertise and get our name out there and make us bigger is to kind of get you to do it, because word of mouth does a whole lot better than anything we can do online. So yeah, please help us, support us that way if you can't monetarily. And yeah, also check out Jacob whenever he starts back on his Like an Artist streams, and me on Tuesday nights when I am playing Dragon Quest 3. So go do that.
All right. So before we get into our proper review, because we went into bash this other film.
Yes.
So if you're interested in finding where you can watch Finding Jesus, the Finding Nemo ripoff, or Christian inspired. You can find that on Tubi. And it was even more disturbing, and I remember this coming out. Finding Jesus 2. There's an actual sequel to this thing.
Why?
Yes. Because apparently a lot of parents really enjoyed this movie, and everyone was like, why?
So before we do that, I wanted to do one other funny thing.
Oh, no.
Because I don't think Jacob's ever seen this.
Oh,
this
no.
would be a nice little end to all this that will be just for patrons. This was a commercial that I mentioned during the episode.
Okay.
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner. You cannot beat us. Score 1 million. You cannot beat us. Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. We are Nintendo. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us.
Oh my god.
Doesn't that make you want to go out and buy a Nintendo Entertainment System?
Was that actually a commercial?
In Australia.
What the world, Aussies? What were you thinking?
I don't know what they were thinking.
Wow. That was... hold on. Let's see what Geek Devotion
He
said.
put something in our Discord, he says.
And that kid is cheating. That's way too close to the television.
I got to share this. Hang on.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my. That looks so bad.
Yeah, it's like Geek Devotions just sent us this.
Oh, my gosh. The
Cellcast release schedule. Rapsittie, Street Kids, Believe in Santa. Drew and Jacob.
Soul dying.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. I think
you're not wrong.
That may be the tagline. Soul dying. Watching this. This was so. Again, I'd be like, I'm one of those. I will sit down and watch something. If I don't like it so much, I'll stop and come back to it. It took me 2 days to watch this thing. Just a reminder. My gosh, this was so bad. And we have one more. Granted,
this one at least looks better.
Yeah, finding Jesus sounds better. Now, granted, with next week, I'm having surgery on Thursday.
Yes.
So
we are still planning on recording our episode next week.
It might look a little different.
It might look different because Jacob's probably going to be over at his place, so he doesn't have to walk back and forth.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be wore the flat out.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. 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 There is a song the good folks sing. Song the good folks sing.
I literally had nothing. All I kept was like sandwich, hey, dorkfish, something. Be like, nothing fit.
Fair. His Silicon Soul.
Yes.
Production episode number 62, broadcast episode number 43. Written by Marty Eisenberg and Robert N. Skier and directed by Boyd Kirkland.
Yeah.
In this episode, when a Batman impersonator appears in Gotham City, the real Batman deduces that Carl Rossum is somehow involved and confronts the inventor. The other Batman, a duplicate, then shows up and a battle between the two take place. Where the duplicate Batman escapes, it begins its campaign to recreate hard-axe goals of a robotic society. No new cast in this one. Trivia-wise, though, the exoskeleton in this is similar to the style of the Terminator from 1984, including the way the artificial skin wraps around the head. The term duplicant, as that's the actual word they use in the episode, is similar to replicant from Blade Runner 1982.
Good movie.
Yes. So electric sheep all the way around.
Nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, among the toys that are in Dr. Rossum's apartment are Batmite from the Batman comics of the
that's right.
1960s,
Yeah.
and Mr. Mixoplex, Superman's extra-dimensional foe from the same era.
I thought it was Mixaplick.
I am going to say the name wrong.
Yeah.
So I will not fight you on any of it.
Oh, okay.
So,
at least you're not trying to say his name. BS his name. What is it? Backwards. That's right.
But he's not here to get rid of. So
yeah.
William Sanderson, who is the voice actor for Carl Rossum, the creator of the Duplicates, plays a similar character in Blade Runner as the creator of the Replicants.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
When Batman tosses the acid at the duplicate Batman, half of its face burns off in the comics. Here's stuff. In the comics, this was Two-Face's origin. When crime boss Sal Boss Maroni throws acid at Harvey Dent's face, which disfigures half of it. In fact, in here, my first thought is, oh, look, Robot Two-Face. So what are your thoughts on this episode?
Face off. That's all I think.
No Nick Cage, unfortunately.
No Nick Cage. Oh, my gosh. That would
No Nick Cage. No John Travolta.
Yeah. No Ang Lee. I really enjoyed this episode because I remember watching it as a kid and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a robot. And then watching it later on when a friend gave me the box set as a gift. And I went, oh my gosh, I love it. This was so, again, be like, you're getting to the patterns of what's going on in this series, but it's so freaking good. You get kind of a, because I remember this episode because I thought it was part of the Hardeck episodes. But
I didn't realize
it technically is.
Yeah, I didn't realize this one and the Hardack episode, which I don't remember the name of that one off the top of my head. I thought they were the same episode, but they weren't. There's two different ones.
Yeah, Steel Soul or Steel Heart or something. One of those, either work. But
I'll find out.
Yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed. Again, this was a nice palate cleanser for this abomination of a film we had to review. Thanks, Drew.
Heart of Steel.
Heart of Steel. That's what I was close. Heart of Steel. But I thoroughly enjoyed this Silicon Soul, and it dives into the question. It's kind of like Blade Runner. Again, this is inspired by Blade Runner. Do androids have souls? Kind of going back to
the Measure of a Man.
Yeah, Measure of a Man.
TNG.
Yeah, TNG. That's what I kept thinking. Because again, I didn't really watch Star Trek Next Generation. I remember watching some of the films and a little bit here and there, and it's like, okay, that makes sense. Because again, it's like even Bruce is the very end be like, does that is it actually human? Does it have a soul? Because it gave the more like when cyborg Batman goes to find the creator, and it's just like, oh, you have all these memories and this and this and this, but do you remember what it was like when your first girlfriend? Do you remember this, the taste of this on your lips, and the look of despair on this how do you pronounce it? It's not duplicate, but what was it?
Duplicant.
Duplicate.
You can say duplicate and I will not fight you.
Yeah, duplicate is like
it's very hard to say.
Yes, so you have this look of despair on this duplicate's face, and he is like, you're wrong, and just goes bananas because he can't. The idea of like you can't face reality, that you're not real, that you're not a real human being, and the fact to be like this duplicate is so convinced that he's the real Batman. Like even after half his face is ripped off, he still believes he's the real one.
To the point where when he kills Batman, or he thinks he kills Batman, he literally has a psychotic breakdown because he took a life.
He took a life. That's what Batman is. He's so afraid that he's going to take a life. So the duplicate, it has that same emotional gauge. Yeah. That be like, oh my gosh, be like, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I, taken another human being's life. And the way the duplicate destroys himself is in a fit of rage over what he supposedly did to the real Batman. And I love how it was like, obviously Batman, allowed this to happen, for he knew what he would do. Yeah. So the replicant would do it. But I don't think Batman would have gone that far, Because even before, I think at some point,
Yeah, but Batman's also does not have the voice of a computer in his head going, we must do this. You are part of me. Because it's very much a
kill Batman, kill Batman.
Well, it's kind of like the start of a hive mind setup. So he's, because there's only him and the main Hardak control, he still has some of his individuality.
Yeah.
If the other 5 duplicates were still alive, he may not have had that level of individuality still.
Yeah, because I love it how Bruce was more he knew there was a part of him, part of his personality within the duplicate, and knew that he would not harm him, or intentionally harm him,
or if he did, it would give him a psychotic break,
and be he would go mad. And I enjoyed the episode. It has a lot of deep philosophy, and it's do if something is created to be like human, a human being, is it a human being? Is it? No, it's not. But it's one of those interesting concepts or philosophies to look at, like a Blade Runner and other iRobot or something like that.
Yeah.
What was that? Hold on. What was that? It was a Robin Williams film.
Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man.
It was based on I can't remember if it was a novel or novella that Isaac Asimov wrote.
Okay. I gotcha.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I did enjoy this. I liked the fake out near the beginning when you think, oh, Batman knew they were coming, so he was hiding out in this crate. Reminded me of an episode of Kamen Rider I watched with Nate.
Yeah.
For back on Henshinmen.
Yeah.
But when he gets shot and he gets back up and the guy goes, "You're not human," and your first thought is, okay, Batman's obviously doing something cool, and this
great scene,
scared the life out of this guy, and it's not until the camera turns around you actually see that Batman does not have biological innards. This isn't the actual Batman. This has got to be a robot. And you remember back to the other episode. One of the things I like about this, and I think we pointed it out back on the Heart of Steel 2-parter episode, where the top of Hardak looks very similar to Batman's silhouette with the cowl.
Agreed.
I like how they worked that into here to where Robo Batman would see his reflection and he'd trace it like they're in the mirror, right? But then the symbol for Hardak would show up like he was tracing that instead. So it was very much these things are similar, but they're different.
Yeah.
Sort of a thing. I thought that was a neat little deal. And this is the second time we've seen Batman with red eyes.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was because he's not actually Batman.
That's true.
That was the only way you could tell them apart, if we're being honest, especially once they got fixed. Do have to question why the duplicate Batman logo can turn off so that the little wires can come out. Because shouldn't he also be able to be Bruce Wayne also?
Well, he's got Bruce's head.
He does have Bruce's head, but I mean, it looks like the Batman symbol would stay on his chest.
Yeah, probably.
And the rest of the clothes maybe could come off, or maybe that was skin. I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm thinking a little too hard about it, but
probably.
At the same time, do love this episode. It was a good one. Great sequel to Heart of Steel.
Yeah, agreed.
And yeah, like you said, it brings back the thoughts of these episodes where, at some point the thought is that AI is going to get to a point where we've got to decide if it's a person or not.
True.
I will say, when you're looking at modern day AIs, those are not the kind of AIs we're talking about.
No.
The AI of Batman, Robo Batman in this, and Hardak for that matter, is along the lines of, like, say, Data on Star Trek, or C-3PO and R2-D2 on Star Wars, or HAL 9000 to a degree, although it was very basic.
Yeah.
Those are what we call Aggies, or I don't mean the football team, but it stands for Artificial General Intelligence, which literally can think for itself. It
Yeah.
can come up with questions. It thinks exactly like we do.
Yeah.
But
Artificial intelligence,
we
we know now.
What we have now is technically we've had AI since the first computer was created.
True.
Because AI is just how a computer thinks.
Mm-hmm.
But what we've got now, what they're calling AI now, is what's known as large language models, which
Mhm.
is very much a text predictor, a very well-made text predictor, because they can go, oh, this is what came before in this text. Well, obviously the next word's going to be this.
Yeah.
Based on everything it's seen before.
See all the prompts and everything.
Right. So I say that just so, give an idea as to where we are, because we are nowhere near Hardak and Robo Batman in this. The replicants. Replicant was the other show. Anyway, but we brought up you brought up the stuff that deals with that personhood, and of course the one that comes to my mind is Measure of a Man from the second season of Next Generation, which honestly is an episode I think everyone should watch because it's actually a pretty good episode. But that's the closest I've ever seen to a decent question on whether or not a computer can have sentience. I still of the thought that, with the exception of our good friend D-Lit, general computers are not going to have personhood. Yeah. So
you know what also makes me think of like Terminator, like Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Like how the T-1000 bonds with John. Be like, and they do have a general friendship, and he like to the point where it'd be like, if you haven't seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day at this point, spoiler alert, and if you haven't already, what are you doing right now? Go watch it. The point where the Terminator determines that in order to prevent this future of Cyberdyne, no, it's
Skynet.
Yeah.
I think you said Skyrim.
Yeah, Skynet from forming, he has to destroy everything including himself. And you have this very touching moment where it's be like he sees John crying, I now understand what tears are. I can't create them, but I understand them. And it's just very very touching moment in that film. I'm not joking about the film. I'm joking over whatever I ate for lunch, dinner. But very powerful, great movie if you haven't seen it yet. But great episode. Now we get into.
Okay, I just want a slight correction because I had to double check this.
Yeah,
T-1000 was the liquid metal one from Terminator 2.
That's right. T-800.
Schwarzenegger was a T-800.
That's right.
Just to keep the nerds off our back.
Yeah, agreed. So
yeah, next episode. Fire from Olympus.
Oh, bother.
Production episode 63, broadcast episode 60. Written by Judith and Garfield Reeves-Stevens and directed by Dan Reba.
Mm-hmm.
In this episode, believing himself to be the reincarnation of the Greek god Zeus, mad shipping magnate Maxie Zeus hijacks an experimental electron cannon. Mounting the weapon atop his penthouse, Maxie plans to rain lightning bolts down on the wicked mortals of Gotham City. New cast for this episode. We've got Bess Armstrong as Cleo, Nicholas Savalas as Stavros and Alex, Steve Suskind as Maxie Zeus, and Vernie Watson-Johnson as the Doctor. When I first saw what this was going to be about, my first thought went to King Tut from the 66 Batman show.
Oh, yeah, because he thought it was King Tut.
He thought he was King Tut.
Yeah.
I thought maybe this was kind of based on that idea. I found out it was the other way around.
Oh.
King Tut was actually created for the 1966 Batman show. Zeus, or Maxwell Zeus, or Maxie Zeus, was in the comics a lot earlier than that.
I didn't know that.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Maxie's line, "Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair," comes from Percy B. Shelley's Ozymandias, a poem telling of human hubris.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Many references to Greek mythology are made in this episode.
No.
The Hydra was a many-headed dragon that would regrow heads after they were cut off. It was eventually killed by Hercules and Lolaeus. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Yeah, it's Greek.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me. The boar
Yeah.
is the Ermanthian boar, another one of Hercules' opponents.
Mhm.
Although of Roman origin, Janus was in fact depicted as a two-faced god and was lord of beginnings and endings, doors and gates,
Yeah,
which Zeus thought Two-Face was.
Yeah, so technically it was the 12 trials of
Yes, of
Hercules. Of Hercules.
Demeter, whom Maxi Zeus equates with poison ivy, was a goddess of fertility and was responsible for times of plenty.
Mm-hmm.
The winter and autumn months came when she was grieving over the loss of her daughter Persephone. Poison ivy
When she was drugged to Hades by Hades.
Poison ivy had previously used Demeter as a pseudonym. Hermes, whom Maxi Zeus equates with the Joker, was the messenger of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
He was considered to be a trickster and a thief as well.
Uh-huh.
Clio, who Maxi Zeus equates with his assistant, was the muse of history and often depicted as being a daughter of Zeus.
Mm.
The muses were minor goddesses, but they too were worshipped. Hades, who Maxi Zeus equates with Batman, was the eldest of the Olympian gods and ruler of the underworld. Though considered a dark god, he was not actually evil and kept the dead in check. In this continuity, however, Hades is depicted as an evil villain, and Batman actually comes into conflict with him in Paradise Lost later on. Beliphon, whom Maxi equates a police blimp to, was a mortal warrior who managed to tame the winged horse Pegasus.
Oh.
He eventually tried to join the gods on Mount Olympus, but was killed by a thunderbolt from Zeus.
Okay, Beliphant.
Yes. Harpies were creatures used by Zeus to punish evil people by eating and spoiling their food and carrying them off for fortune or for torture before their deaths. However, they were usually depicted as having heads of women and bodies of birds and not as gargoyles.
Yeah.
Leave that for the Disney Channel.
Yes.
Or ABC, actually.
And also the fact to be like, you mentioned that, and the fact that Zeus was a very jealous god, to be like, if you said anything or did anything that hacked him off,
yes,
like including his wife and everybody else around him, be like, he might kill you.
Also, it's not listed here in my notes, but he calls, I don't remember who it was, but he called somebody Vulcan, or he referred to Vulcan.
Yeah, Vulcan.
As giving Hades, Batman, a hard time, and that's why he had come up to Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
Vulcan actually is the Roman name.
Yes.
Of Hermes.
Yes, of Hermes.
God
yes.
of the Forge.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he be giving?
Because apparently something in the script got them mixed up.
Also,
which it happens.
Yeah. Either way.
Because it's the Romans, they took everything and claimed it as their
that's
own.
what they did. I get that. And I even, but it was the only reason is it's not in my notes. The reason I looked it up because I couldn't remember is I said Vulcan and going, wait a minute.
Isn't Star Trek?
I know. Well, I knew that, but because of Star Trek, I knew that Vulcan was a god of the Forge.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mind, it's like, but he's Roman, not Greek.
Mm-hmm.
I had to look up who the Greek god was. Fittingly, Stavros is captured next to Zorbas, which has Greek letters Omega and Alpha in the title. The name is derived from a novel called Zorba the Greek by Nikos Kazantzakis. I apologize.
It's Greek.
It's all Greek to me.
It's very Greek.
So yeah, what are your thoughts on this episode?
This is a wacky episode. You go from
this was a fun one.
It was fun. Do not get me wrong. It was fun. It was wacky. It was okay. Shipping man goes crazy, thinks he's Zeus, and he is going to do everything in his power to prove that he is Zeus, and he winds up going to Looney Bin for it.
What I don't understand in this, what caused him to think he was Zeus?
What they describe in the show is that he's having all this debt. He goes in business with the mob, and all these other little factors start to break him down mentally.
So it's stress.
It's stress. It's a lot of stress.
He certainly knew a lot about, or at least thought he knew a lot about the Greek gods.
But also be like,
I guess because of his last name?
Yeah, from his last name. And he started to believe that he was something greater because of all the power he had. And now he truly believes that he is the reincarnation in air quotes, of a Greek god.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than King Tut, who literally got hit in the head and then thought he was King Tut,
Yeah.
a professor of archaeology.
There's worse. There's worse out there.
There is.
At least from a psychological standpoint, you understand why he did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I'm all powerful. I must be Zeus. It's like all these other like
he still had
Patton thought he was Alexander the Great.
He still had enough solid mindset to be able to operate computers, and I'm assuming steal this cannon.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think from a psychological standpoint, I think there's a part of Maxie that's still there. He's still in control, but he's put on this persona because he wants to feel powerful.
Yes.
And so he thinks of a Greek god as a powerful character. And so he takes on the persona of the character. But Maxie's still there because you see at a point where he's talking with, he calls her the Muse. What's her name? Cleo. But like he talks with Cleo and there he has that momentary recognition, be like he realizes what's going on, and then he collects back into the Zeus character.
I will say that's the only name that's given for her.
Yeah, it's Cleo.
I think Cleo is actually the name of the Muse.
It is.
But I mean, his last name actually is Zeus. So...
Yeah. So he just takes on the persona of this Greek god character.
And since she has the same name, he assumes, oh, she's a muse.
Yeah. Well, thankfully we got more of this cartoony version of Zeus, not what the mythology tells of Zeus. Good night. No. That's definitely.
He wouldn't have had any trouble with Cleo at that point.
No. Yeah. Good night. No. Bad Greek gods. Bad. But yeah, this is a fun episode. I do like the fact that Batman has to sneak around and like somehow he has to do all of Hercules' trials. He gets the two of them. He does
like two of them.
He does two of them
because he fails the second one and then just sneaks through the rest of
them. Yeah, sneaks through the rest of them. I do kind of. I wish they would be able to do a little bit more because obviously you have a 30-minute timeline. But overall, I did enjoy it. It's funny. Assault on Soul I enjoy better because it's more of an in-depth story because you can probably go psychologically here with Zeus or Zeusy or Maxie Zeus. And I was thinking like I think you said her calling him Maxie, but Batman calling him Maxie, that was a little weird.
The fact that his name seems to be Maxie and not
Maximus.
Maximus or Maximilian.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the other versions of Max, or why not he just call him Max? But Maxie, it made sense when she called him that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I could see that as a pet name.
Yeah, because they were obviously romantically involved with each other.
Right, but Batman calling him that felt weird.
It did. It's like, calm down, Maxie. It's like, Maxie? Really? That sounds like a pet name. Why are you calling him a pet name, Bat?
Yeah. So anything else before we talk about next week's episode?
Not that I know of.
So next week we are reading. We are watching the episodes Read My Lips and The Worrymen. And that will be the final episode of Batman we will watch before we take a short break from Batman, because as much as we're enjoying this, and we are enjoying this, we've seen 65 episodes in a row. We need to watch something else.
How many weeks have we been in this?
We started this like in November.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, you're right. We did start in November.
I will give you a little bit closer idea because I'd be able to tell by album art.
Yeah, because I started doing more Batman stuff.
Yeah, based on, I don't remember what we were doing right before that.
Because I do have to admit, it's been fun drawing DCAU Batman.
Oh, Spy Family was before that.
Yeah, because we were in Spy Family, and
yeah, we finished Spy Family right before Ghibli Month last year.
Yeah,
but literally, one episode into Ghibli Month was the last one we did.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, yeah, we've been doing it since November 19th.
Yeah, of last year.
We have watched a lot of Batman. We are enjoying it. Do not get us wrong. But we need a palate cleanser for
from the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight before we finish the Dark Knight. So we're going into Cowboy Bebop. Not Cowboy Bebop.
No.
Why do I say that every time? Outlaw Star.
There's a part of me like, yeah, Cowboy Bebop, because I love Cowboy
It's a
Bebop.
great show.
Outlaw Star, I really enjoyed it. And
Yes.
again, be like, I can thank Drew because he gave me his former copy.
Yes. But yeah. We'll be starting on that in the next couple weeks. And of course, coming up in October, we've got Halloween movies,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be fun if for no other reason than we're off Bad Movie Month.
Yes. And
Don't
like
get us wrong, we enjoy Bad Movie Month.
Oh yeah, agreed. Now
It's just watching the movies is hard.
So going through the list, and I didn't remember because again we haven't done a rewind in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So the rewind, for a heads up for our listening audience,
At the end of October.
End of October, we are re-reviewing Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island,
mm-hmm.
which we did in our first year. I absolutely love that film to death. It's so good. And I think it's the only, no, I can't say I've only watched, I've seen that in like the other more modern interpretations of Scooby-Doo movie-wise. But yeah, this was a perfect film, and I can't wait to get to it because we've got a few good bangers in there.
Yeah, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, this has been Drew.
This is Jacob.
And we'll catch you. I'm going to insert the sound effect here with Mark Hamill going, shut that door.
My gosh.
To follow Jacob and Drew's individual internet exploits, check out the Linktree links in the show notes.
Eventually.
You can email us at thecellcastpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter or X at @cast_cell. Follow our Facebook page, The Cellcast Podcast, and join our Facebook group, The Cell Nation, our YouTube channel, Cellcast, and our Rumble channel, The Cellcast Gaming. You can join us every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central for our live recordings of our episodes on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. You can also join Drew on those same streaming channels on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central for gaming streams. You can listen to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere else fine podcasts can be downloaded from. Please rate and review us where you found us. Our theme song is Drop and Roll by Silent Partner. Our bad movie theme is It's Party Time by Gregory Snegoff, with additional audio from the film Titanic: The Legend Goes On, and remember, that's Cell with a single L.
I think my eyes are finally healing after that movie.
Yeah. Same here. I can feel other parts of my body that I didn't feel before. This is weird.
And creepy.
Yeah, a little bit.
I guess that's the end of the episode, guys.
Yeah, that's the end of the episode. All right, so just for heads up, next week we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. I have surgery on next Tuesday.
For y'all to show up at the same time you regularly do.
Yeah. So you'll just see me like in a different position. I'll be probably sitting on the couch. Probably in relaxing, sitting on the couch and be like, you'll probably, I have the equipment needed. It's just going to be a little different position. And I'm having surgery on that Tuesday. So yeah.
Give prayers for Jacob on Thursday.
Appreciate
when he's getting his, you want to say getting your gallbladder removed. And that's not what's happening.
No.
It's,
kidney stone. Kidney stones being removed. I passed one. Not the funnest experience ever.
And not the one you really wanted.
No, dude, if I would have passed that kidney stone, I would have been in the hospital right now.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. No, that's not what happened.
No. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh, mother.
Oh, sweet Mother Hubbard. Twitch people, y'all are going to be rating Book of Gaming.
Yeah.
So looks like he's playing an X-Men game. I think it's the actual original X-Men arcade game. No, Psylocke wasn't in the original one.
X-Men Mutant Apocalypse.
Yeah, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. I see that now. So
on original NES hardware.
yes, or Super Nintendo hardware.
Super Nintendo hardware.
So y'all go have fun with him, and we will catch y'all later.
Bye.